Today, we're diving into a huge topic, improving your English speaking skills.
Effective technique. Shadowing. Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah, it's this cool technique where you basically repeat audio from a native speaker, like at the same time they're speaking. Yeah, you're basically their echo. And this was really popularized by a linguist named Alexander Arguelles. The whole point of shadowing is to train your mouth muscles, to get used to making those ingly rounds. And you also internalize that natural flow and rhythm of the language.
And like all the little nuances of connected speech. Right.
Exactly. All the subtle stuff that you wouldn't even necessarily notice unless you're really paying attention.
Right.
So the key here is selecting the right audio or video. Ideally, choose something with your target accent, so like American, British, Australian, whatever you're aiming for. And then also make sure the speaker has really clear articulation. Actors are usually a good choice for this.
Yeah, and you want something that's engaging. If you're bored, you're not going to want to do it.
Right, for sure. You want to actually enjoy what you're listening to, and then keep it relatively short, like 1 to 5 minutes. You don't want to overwhelm yourself.
Yeah, start small. And transcripts are so helpful. Like, if you can find audio or video that comes with a transcript, that's gold.
Oh yeah, transcripts are your best friend. Okay, so how do you actually do this? First, just listen to the clip once through to get the context. Then listen again when you read the transcript. And then the third time, you're going to repeat along simultaneously, without pausing, even if you make mistakes. And the initial focus here is on rhythm and intonation, not necessarily perfect pronunciation.
Right, don't worry about getting every single word right at first. It's more about the overall flow.
Yeah, exactly. And if you're using video, try to mimic the speaker's mouth movements. It might feel silly, but it really helps.
Yeah, get those facial muscles working too.
For sure. And then record yourself doing this and compare it to the original. That way you can spot areas where you need to improve. You can focus on specific sounds or words that are tripping you up.
Yeah, and as you get more comfortable, you can try some more advanced strategies, like try shadowing without the transcript, or vary the words slightly as you go along. Maybe focus on a specific sound that you find challenging. Break down those longer sentences into smaller chunks, and then gradually increase the speed as you get better.
Right. It's all about building up those skills over time. And speaking of advanced strategies, there's this whole thing about prosody in English. Do you want to explain that a bit?
Oh yeah, so prosody is basically the music of language. It's the rhythm, the stress, the intonation, all the stuff that gives English its natural flow.
Right. It's what makes spoken English sound so dynamic, not like a robot.
Yeah, exactly. So as you get better at shadowing, you can start to pay more attention to these subtle prosodic features. And if you're using video, you can even try mirroring the speaker's gestures and body language.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's a little next level, but it can be fun. And don't be afraid